But these bitches in my business cut me out to choosing violence. If you see me out in public, you don't know me, keep it silent. I'm the lowest of the lowest.
Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Now, I had to quickly come up here and talk about some things. Okay? Okay. Before we get into all of this hot-ass mess, my loungies, y'all already know what to do. Y'all need to run this video up and like it. Okay? Now, y'all already know this platform consists of celebrity drama, sensitive things, shade, tea, roasting, strong opinions, strong advice, and a whole bunch of stuff. So if you get triggered easily or if you take things personal on this internet, this is not the platform for you. Okay? So if you get upset, that's on you. Okay? Now, in this segment, we are going to be talking about Cardi and Offset. Okay? We also have Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. We have Quell, who is the one that's coming out, you know, bashing Ronnie, telling Blueface need to owe him money and all this other stuff. In my last video, he said he was trolling, that he ain't involved in Ronnie's death, but he got some more things to say. Then we have Sexyy Red, okay, and we have an update with Ivory and Stunner Girl, okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is, what should we do first? Let's just start with Ivory and Stunner Girl, okay? That's an update. Y'all already know the girls are beefing. Storylines are brewing because both of them is going to be on Baddies Africa. So let's just get into it. So y'all already know, we already spoke about the resurfaced video of Stunner Girl popping it about Ivory responding. So let's get into it. Now, Ivory reposts the video of Stunner Girl just going in on her, right? Didn't know Ivory, know nothing, but it sounded kind of a little personal, right? So Ivory says, look at God. Because remember, she said before, when the beef started, if they was ever in the same room, it would have been up. But they're going to be in the same room, same show. It's so much more, and the things is, I ain't even do nothing. I ain't never dragged the situation because I thought I'll never see Shorty. But look how God works. So Ivory is ready to put hands and feet on Stunner. And a lot of people are saying that Ivory's going to beat up Stunner. Stunner don't want those issues. And then you got people that are saying that Stunner is going to whoop Ivory. Me personally, I don't think that Stunner's going to whoop Ivory. I think Ivory is going to demolish her crazy. Okay? That's just how I feel. So yeah, that's just a quick little update. Ivory wants to smoke. Stunner Girl, she's just been posting up, you know, things here and there. But we are going to see because they're definitely going to be in the same room. Okay. Now, let's get into Cardi real quick. Okay. Cardi. We're going to get into this video. Clearly, her and Offset is going through some things behind the scenes. And Cardi is fed up. I understand where she coming from, because if y'all have a baby daddy or somebody that y'all was affiliated with in a relationship or in a marriage, and they just can't understand the concept that you are done. They want to keep trying to do things, be in your business, be spiteful and petty and do all this stuff and try to drain you. I understand exactly where Cardi's from. So, but y'all already know how I feel about people coming out on the internet with their business. But me, I really personally don't care because it's content for me. But me personally, I'm not putting out my business out there. Oh, I'm going to put every second I'm going to put. No. No. Y'all might know a little here and there things from experiences that I decide to tell y'all because it's not nothing for real. But let's just get into this audio. And I'm just going to let y'all know right now. Trigger warning. This has something to do with suicidal conversation. And what I'm about to say on the topic, y'all might not like. Y'all might try to cancel me for this. But at the end of the day, this is how I feel. Okay? So we're going to listen to what Cardi has to say. And then we're going to get into what I have to say. Okay.
I really want to tell you about this suicidal if I tell you about this hating I really want to tell y'all so much about this hating nigga, because every single time that I find like peace, first of all, the way this man fucking ruined my Valentine's Day, and then like I really want to let y'all know the bitch-assness that he fucking did a couple of days ago. You know what? I'm not even gonna do it today. I'm gonna tell you about his suicidal pussy. I'm gonna say it soon. But I'm gonna let a nigga keep trying me. I'm gonna collect all my fucking evidence. So when I come here, I'm gonna show y'all the type of pussy nigga I breeded with.
Okay, so y'all heard what she said. It sounds like Offset is using the "I'm gonna off myself" as a manipulation tactic. I don't do good with manipulation. I don't do good with people that use that as a tactic to try to get somebody back. It happened to me. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you tell me you're gonna off yourself if I don't get back with you, I'm just gonna do what you gotta do. Why are you telling me? I don't wanna be a part of none of that. Don't make me feel like I have to be a part of that. Don't put that pressure on me. That got nothing to do with me. That got something to do with you and your brain. Okay? So if you are suicidal out there, please go seek help. Don't try to push it on somebody else to try to make them feel guilty, because that's selfish as hell. I don't like stuff like that. And it sounds like Offset is doing that because a lot of men and women will use that "I'm gonna off myself" manipulation tactic to try to lure the person in and make them feel guilty and, oh my God, give them all the sympathy so they could go right back in the toxic situation. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of y'all probably have personal issues that probably a little bit more relatable to y'all, because y'all probably have somebody that y'all was very close to that had these type of thoughts and actually went through with it, or whatever the case may be. Me personally, I don't have nothing against people that have suicidal thoughts, but me myself, I would never have those thoughts. I just feel like people that have those thoughts are kind of weak minded. And if you are like that, just go seek help, please. Don't try to be selfish or put it on the next person and make them feel guilty about what you feel in your life and you got going on because you can't get your way. I just can't. Y'all can call me insensitive. Y'all can call me whatever the hell y'all want to call me. But me personally, I think about myself. Call me selfish. I don't care. I'm not going to sit there and talk you off a ledge just because I don't want to be with you. That's not going to happen. You got to find a way to heal yourself. Get it together. Okay? So let's just get into some of these comments. That man ain't suicidal. That's a manipulation tactic. I know she don't believe that stuff. Valentine's was in February. It's damn near April. No one cares or asked. At this point, it's funny how she's roasting him. Another year with the same rollout. So some people think that her album title, album list, album cover, album whatever might be coming out soon, and they're basically saying that she's using it as a rollout. And she's back. One thing Cardi gonna do is speak her truth. That's why I love her. Because even though it might not be the correct way to express herself, she lets that ish out. And I get it. No matter if she does this off camera or just between her and Offset, the media will know. So she says, F this. It's gonna be out there. I'm gonna be the one to tell it. Cardi, keep being you, because nobody will ever act like they don't know you or what you meant to say, or mess up what you were trying to say, because you're gonna let people know you don't give a damn. And I love that. Exactly. That's the reason why I like Cardi too, because she just don't care. She's gonna express exactly how she feels. I feel like everybody has the right to express how they feel. You can't feel wrong. It might be wrong to other people of how they feel about the situation, because I guess everybody feel like everybody deserves sympathy. Everybody has to have a whole bunch of sympathy in them for people that actually is trying to manipulate them or try to use them and stuff like that. It's not going to work for all of us. It's not. Cardi's going to pop her stuff. She's going to come out and let it be known, because she's going through these things behind closed doors and nobody knows. Everybody's on social media, always got something to say and always trying to put her down. But then, again, you got Offset that's behind the scenes doing the most, draining her. And hopefully Cardi is not behind the scenes actually leading him on, if they're still having SCX or whatever the case may be. Because if that's the case, she should not even come online to say anything about Offset, because they're both in the same boat, leading each other on and just doing a whole bunch of nothing. But if Cardi is really trying to move on, trying to leave him alone, do the co-parenting thing without all the extra drama, and he's doing this, that's weird. He need to go seek some help if that's the case. Tell it all, Cardi B. That man have been going out his way shading and disrespecting you all on social media. He's threatening and cussing out people in their DMs, all because they're taking your side. It's time to spend the divorce. It's time to speed the divorce up so you can be done with him for good. It shows her insecurity, because if you done, be done. He know what makes you tick and you let him. Also will never leave her alone. He been trolling her every day, other day still. Every day, other day still, especially on his story. Girl, we don't care. You breed with him, not us. But y'all do care. It's some people that care and it's some people that don't care. So at the end of the day, if somebody come out and be like, oh, nobody cares, yeah, it's going to be somebody that cares. Okay, it's going to definitely be somebody that cares. Now, if y'all feel some type of way about my thoughts on this, then it is what it is. I said what I said. It's nothing personal but me and how I think and how I move with people that try to manipulate me or use me and try to use that as a thing. It ain't going to work. I'm sorry. Because people that really have those thoughts is not going to threaten nobody. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do. If you're going to do it, just do it at this point. Because why are you telling people? Because you want the sympathy. You want people to try to stop you. It's because you really don't want to do it. The people that's really going to do it, they just do it. Without explanation, without nothing. They just do it. So I feel like I said, this is for the people that manipulate people with that I'm going to off myself. That's what this is about. This is not about other people with their suicidal thoughts, about bullying, or if they're in a toxic relationship that they can't get out of and they off themselves. That has nothing to do with what I'm talking about here. We're talking about the people that use suicidal tactics to try to manipulate somebody into staying with them or getting back with them. That's what this is about. People that use that tactic as a manipulation for anything. Okay? So, yeah, no. I don't do that. Okay? So, let me know how y'all feel about that. Do you think that Offset really gonna off himself? Do you think that Offset is really gonna off himself? That's crazy. But it's not funny, but Offset doing too much. That's just how I feel. I just feel like he is really still in love with her. He treated her like shit, and then when she's ready to move on, like most men be doing, they want to just start doing the most and act like as if they didn't know what they had before the breakup. Like, come on. Let's just get it together. Like, Offset, you're not going to do nothing. You just want Cardi B back, and you thought that was going to do something, and she doesn't care. And I think that's going to even hurt you more. Okay? Now, let's get into Chrisean. Because y'all know that Chrisean allegedly had Chrisean Jr. in a neurologist hospital. And we spoke about that in a previous video, okay? There was no confirmations, but people were saying that she's in Baltimore. Now, she was in church, okay? She was in church in Baltimore, so it's confirmed that she's in Baltimore. So, Chrisean Jr. being in that hospital in Baltimore is definitely could be a confirmation. It makes a little bit more sense, clocky. Okay? She was in church. Junior sleeping, like always, with all the noise and everything else, just bopping him around while he's sleeping, trying to sleep, I don't even know. But every time we look around, Chrisean Jr. is sleeping. He's on his back laying somewhere. Somebody's holding him. He's about to be 2. Let's get it together, okay? Not only that, let's just listen to this video part of Chrisean. I guess she decided that she wanted to record this, and there's another baby next to Chrisean Jr. that's crying, and I guess she felt the need to put the camera on the baby. I don't know. Let's just watch it. Now, to me, Chrisean Jr. don't show any type of emotion. He ain't blink, he ain't move, he ain't look, he ain't do nothing. He was just spaced out. That's what it looks like. And it's sad. Because a child that's 1.5, almost 2, should be doing a little bit more with motor skills. I'm just saying that's my observation. Okay? That's why she didn't want to show pics of him or anything, because he looks like Ronnie. Does that child age? Why he still look like he's a couple months old? Ronnie Jr. This is what people were saying after the video. He looks just like Blueface. Look at the side of his head and those ears. My thing is, why she had to wear all of them chains to church like that if she's not looking for a clout? That baby look like Blueface for real, for real. I don't know how people support this person. It's funny, whenever she's in a relationship with Blue, she forgets about God and church. Ooh! Clocky, clocky. But once they break up, she wants to go back to church. That lets me know she's fake and this is an act, right? Because it's like, if you so godly and holy and church this and purity it is, why wasn't you having that same energy when you was with Blueface? All we seen with you with Blueface, barely prayed, barely did anything when it comes to the Lord, the Bible, no nothing. All we saw was bottles busting in the head, punching each other out on Hollywood streets, going on the internet, exposing each other, getting drunk, putting out sex revenge tapes, all type of stuff, fighting and a whole bunch of dumb stuff for clout. Not once did we see her in church. Oh, every story, every this is church, every this is a prayer, every this is a verse. We haven't been seeing that. But I know y'all gonna be like, oh, this is just her changing and she's getting better. Yeah. Y'all can believe that if y'all want to. Just as cross-eyed as he could be, looking like fish on. See, this is the type of stuff that I don't like. This is what you call talking about a child. Pointing out milestones that's not being reached or having some type of concerns or talking about Chrisean's parenting is not talking about the child. So y'all got to understand, when somebody say don't talk about a child, that's what it means. Okay? That's what it means. Talking about the child's physical appearance, talking about, oh, that's a dumb child or ugly child or anything of that nature is talking about a child. Okay? Y'all got to understand that. This is talking about a child. Calling cross-eyed and calling it fish on, that's definitely talking about a child. I don't do that. I just point out stuff that I feel like is a concern or something that I observe that don't seem right. Them AI-generated photos were sickening, knowing this baby probably hasn't had any proper care for his non-existent condition. I used to ride for Rock, and I'm sorry for her childhood trauma, but her attention needs to be strictly on the well-being of his development. Right. Nobody cares about the sympathy or what you went through as a child and or this other stuff and what you and Blueface went through. We don't care about none of that. We don't. Because now you have a human being that you have to be responsible for, care for, love, and all of that good stuff. And we have not been seeing it. So we don't want to hear the sympathy stuff about what you went through and how you did and that. We don't care, because people that do that use that as an excuse for their life decisions that are wrong. Okay. Now we're going to get into a little bit of what Quell had to say. Quell is the person that basically made it seem as if he has some type of involvement with Ronnie's death. He's talking about Blueface got to owe him this and where's the money and all that stuff. Why would Blueface have to owe you money? Now he's recanting. He basically saying he was trolling. And a lot of people that don't like this type of energy or attention on them when it comes to somebody's unalive and is definitely going to recant, because now it's all over the internet. People are talking about it. So now he's recanting. Now he's saying he's trolling. Why would I do this? But at the same time, he turns around and say, oh, right before he was unalive, he was talking about trauma, which is Chastity's baby daddy that was passed away. And he continuously say that as if Chasity was the one that unalived him. So it sounds like it would be a get back, right? Oh, Chrisean's sister unalived my boy Trauma, so I'm about to unalive somebody that she knows and loves. Because that's what it sounds like. But let's just listen to what he had to say And if y'all want to see the whole thing, go to his YouTube. Yeah. So let's just get into this video real quick.
Y'all going off Instagram posters and this blogging detective shit y'all doing, that shit ain't cool, yo. That shit ain't cool, bro. Good morning. The simple fact y'all think we throw their life away for a motherfucking Ronnie is crazy. Like, I got people that love me calling me like, boy. I'm like, talking about me on YouTube. What the I go to YouTube, it's the same that was eating to get me on an interview with her. The same bitch that wanted me to come over there on her YouTube platform. This box built like a linebacker, like a man in the face. Like, I see why you get up. Yeah, I see why this get up every day and get on YouTube and talk about Chrisean Rock every day, bro. Every time this lady make a video, Chrisean Rock is in the video. And y'all watching this shit, bro. Don't nobody never stop and say, damn, we doing a little bit too much investigating on this girl's life. We
Investigating on his girl life. Do he not understand that Chrisean is a cloud chaser and she put her life out there for people to be intrigued and try to pinpoint and try to investigate? Me, I'm not doing too much investigating. I'm gonna go by whatever that's online and we gonna talk about it, because I don't got time and I don't get paid enough. Okay, I'm not gonna be no damn private detective. Not doing it. Okay, so that could be y'all job to do, and then we report on it over here. But he basically act like he don't know how YouTube is, especially with those platforms that he's so core have an issue with, that's talking about Chrisean and him pointing his things out and the stuff that he's saying. If you're saying certain things that's gonna make people think that you're involved, people are gonna talk about it and the rumor is going to spread. So stop acting like as if you're delusional and you don't know what the hell is going on, how YouTube work and how people content is. If she wanted to do an interview with you and she has nothing but Chrisean and then that, she wants to get the tea. Duh. What you thought it was? You thought that she wanted to be your friend? Y'all gotta understand, content is content. People need content. Y'all put it out there for us to talk about, so we're gonna talk about it. You on YouTube all the time, going live, doing all this stuff, talking about Ronnie, Chrisean, and all this other stuff, as if you don't have no other stuff to talk about. But you have you have an issue with people talking about you and the things that you said on a public platform. Like, come on.
like nobody don't ever come to their mind and say, you doing too much. You ain't got no husband, no boyfriend, nobody to tell you doing too much. Like, I know for a fact, I'm not even 30 and over yet, but I know for a fact, yo, my baby mother thinks she about to be getting on YouTube every day, talking about one person, every content she drop about this one person, bro. I'm not trying to fuck none of that shit, bro. Like, that shit gonna turn me straight off. Cause what the f is wrong with you? Like, this girl got her millions, she got her money, she got her family out the hood, and you still gotta find your way out the hood. You get what I'm saying? That YouTube money slow. That shit don't add up. She probably got $1 off the video for talking about it. That shit ain't no fucking money. You don't need no me. You saying I went out my way, drove an hour away to go do something to this man. So what you think I would do to you for putting my life in danger? I mean, not in danger, but basically lying on me, assassinating my character, defamation of character. That's what it's really called.
Another threat? So if you thought that I did that to Bonnie, how you know what I'm gonna do to you? What? Because they saying that they think that you have some type of involvement in Ronnie's death and you feel some type of way about that, talking about defamation of character. You the one that put it out there. You the one that got people thinking that you are involved because of the things that's coming out of your mouth. How you gonna be mad at somebody else for having an opinion or a thought process on something that you said? Boy, bye.
feel me? So my lawyer called around and figure out if I'm a suspect, woo, 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 woo. And then I sue this stupid bitch. Cause I'm not playing, bro. Hell no, bitch. The fuck? I got kids, all that shit, my nigga. The fuck, I look like crashing out for Chrisean Rock. However you put it, bro. What the fuck do I look like crashing out behind Chrisean Rock, bro? That don't even make sense. Don't even make sense. Her sister unalived my brother, and I'm gonna go out my way and do some dumbass shit. The f I look like going out my way to do some shit just because this man said. Bro, I got people tell me worse things. I got people talk about me every day, bro. I got people say worse things than this nigga Ronnie said to me, bro. I got motherfuckers that I love wholeheartedly. That's fucking with ops and shit like that. I gotta worry about these niggas giving up my addresses and shit like that, bro. Y'all think I'm worrying about a fucking Ronnie? A Ronnie though, bro? The fuck? I ain't got no 100,000. I'm not up. Y'all don't see 100, bro. I'm not taking no motherfucking gym rod for no motherfucking 10,000, 20. That shit is nothing, bro. I'm not up. Y'all don't see 100,000, 500,000 in my possession, bro. I'm not, me personally, I'm not taking no hit for nobody, bro. For no ass money. If I ever was to do something, it gotta make sense, bro. It gotta make sense, bro. I gotta be able to get a lawyer 20,000 and have 100,000, 60,000, 80,000 in my fucking pocket, in my bank, somewhere and put up. Woo, woo, woo. Who the but I'm gonna go do something to a nigga off words. It's crazy. Y'all better suck my dick. For real. Nah, but it's some people that's really on there believing that shit. I got on live with the Lord. I forgot, whatever. I got on live. And I'm trolling. I'm like, y'all, what should I do? Chrisean not answering the phone. And I'm really watching the comments like this. Wow. These people believe me. What the fuck? What is wrong with people, bro? Then I sit there and I meet different personalities every day. And I see.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all clout chasers? Y'all come out and y'all be wanting the clout so bad, and then y'all be, oh my god, they believe me. You believe me. We are not psychic. We cannot read your mind. We don't know if you're clout chasing, telling the truth, whatever. We don't know. You could be, it's people out here that really brag on unaliving people just because they want to show how gangster they is, and it eats them up and they get caught up, and then next thing you know, they blaming everybody else. He's basically making it sound as if he got to have some real money in order to put a hit on with somebody. Then he said he's not going to do it for words. No, you're not. Because you continuously say in your videos that Chasity unalived trauma, which was your very close friend, like your brother, that could be a reason for you to unalive somebody. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But you can't come out here talking about some, oh, y'all believe me, and you making it seem as if people that believe certain things are weird. You're coming out insinuating as if it's true. So why wouldn't people believe it? You know what I'm saying? Of course you got to have some type of evidence and proof and stuff to back things up. But before the evidence come out, people start the yapping, and that's where people conversations start to get the rolling. Okay, so stop coming out here cloud chasing, because it looks like that's what you do. You're talking about people on YouTube not making this and that, but you on a YouTube platform trying to get funds. Cloud chasing. Every time we see his video, he always talking about Chrisean, Chasity, trauma, Ronnie. Find something else to talk about. If you don't want to be affiliated with Chrisean and Ronnie and all that talk, disassociate yourself. Period.
Like some people just a part of their brain just not on when they wake up. It just not. It's how they been their whole life, bro. Some people just tunnel vision. Some people just go out the first thing they think, bro. And I know people like that for sure. Some people just go, oh, Quell did it because he said this, he did it. Then ain't nobody go interview this man, mother, brothers, cousins. Go interview his homeboys and them. Go find out what's going on, bro. But y'all want to say, oh, Quell changed it. All right, if Ronnie, him. Fuck it. He did. All right. What the fuck? That mean I killed this boy. I unalived this man because I said, fuck Ronnie. Fuck that man. That boy. Fuck that little boy. He ain't got shit on me. He nigga ain't even died with a car in his name. Nigga died in the front of his mother house. No house. No car. No nothing. What the fuck do I get out of wanting to be this man? Every car I ever drove in my name, bro, or in somebody's name that I put it in. Every house my kids' name they hid in right now, that's their shit. I ain't going home to my mother every night. What the fuck am I going to risk my motherfucking freedom, my kids' livelihood over a fucking Rondo? It makes sense, bro. And honestly, I'm so Baltimore. That's where I'm at right now, Baltimore City. I'm so Baltimore City, bro. I don't even know where to start when I go out.
Oh boy, he just sounds so dumb. Like, he just too dumb. Like, you continuously talk bad about this man who is no longer here. We get it. Sometimes people don't care about their ops being unalived or whatever the case may be. But clearly they have some type of beef before the unaliving, right? The way that Quell is talking right now just seems like he's a hater. It doesn't matter if you have a car. Y'all really think having a car means you got motion? A lot of us don't even want to have a car. We don't need to have a car. It depends on where you live also. It depends on how you feel about having a car. Okay? So it just sounds like he has some type of hate towards Ronnie. Like, what did the man do to you so bad? Was it words? He said that he wouldn't, do stuff like that over no words. But you hate this man over what? Did y'all have physical beef? Like, for real? Or was it just words? Because the hate that's coming and brewing out of Quell for Ronnie is disgusting. And it's weird. You understand what I'm saying? Like, how you still feel this strongly about somebody that's not even no longer here? That's how you know there has to be some type of hate in there, from my observation. Okay? But let me know how y'all feel about that. He said a whole bunch of other stuff on lives and videos and stuff like that. It's a lot. So if y'all want, y'all can look it up and see the things that's coming out of his mouth for people to insinuate that he might have something to do with it. Because, child. Now, let's just get into... Let's get into Sexyy Red real quick. There's a rumor going around. Leaked government documents reveal that Sexyy Red has been a CIA operative since 2018. Officials describe her mission as culturally critical with no further details. Now, the platform has said Sexyy Red has been outed as a covert CIA operative, according to newly leaked documents, which claim she's been working undercover since 2018 under the code name Agent Bow Bow. That just sounds dumb. The exact nature of her mission remains classified, though officials describe it only as highly destabilizing and culturally critical. If that were true, it honestly would have surprised me. The way she blew up, the timing, the influence, it all feels too calculated. And yeah, the way she constantly pushes a narrative image of black women, a negative image of black women, it lines up. Wouldn't be the first time the culture was used as a weapon from the inside. Stay woke. She too dumb to even be a store assistant, let alone a CIA operative. She's doing her part of keeping the black community oppressed. The CIA doesn't need to destabilize black communities. They do it themselves. Which makes sense why WWE was shoving her down our throats a couple months back. Not 100% sure if this is true, but it certainly wouldn't surprise me at all if it was. People are next level idiots if they believe this. If you want to know which artist is a government plant, just look at who is popular and how shit their music is. The bigger they are for no reason is a direct correlation of them being plants to shape a narrative. Okay. So like we said, we don't know if this is true or not. This is just what's rumors is going around. If it is true, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of plants in the industry with people working with the feds, CIA, police, sheriffs, I don't know, all of them. Okay? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Unless we have some concrete proof, where's the documents? How is it sealed documents and y'all know it's sealed documents? Like, how sealed can it be? How do you know about the sealed documents? What's going on? And who the hell started this? Please post some type of evidence, okay? Because this is ridiculous. But anyway, I said everything I needed to say in this video, y'all. Please make sure to run this video up with likes, comments, do all that good stuff. And y'all already know I got y'all. Keep it cute or keep it mute. I said what I said. Okay? Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Say what, you know that I like it, baby.